Today is a Sabbath day. How do we find out? To remind everybody, the new moon occurred on October 20th. And we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. October 27th, a Sabbath day. And there we discussed why Genesis chapter 1 was using the words us, our image, after our likeness. We explained that the English word God was translated from the Hebrew word Elohim, which was plural. And then we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. November 3rd, a Sabbath day. There we explained that the whole universe already existed when the first day in Genesis 1 started. So the universe was already there. The creation of the universe is not part of the first day. Then we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's today, a Sabbath day. And today we will discuss the question, does the Bible say Adam is the first man? 6 years ago I posted a question on Yahoo Answers saying, can anyone cite some scriptures that say Adam was the first man on earth? I had 8 answers. 6 of the answers said something like, open your Bible and read it. It is there. Wow. Astounding. Those 6 answers reminded me of my science teachers who would ask us if there is any question. Most of the time he would answer the question that would make you appear stupid, asking a question that is too common sense to him. Most of the time, after some blah blah blah, he would ask, did I answer your question? It was clear. He expected yes for an answer. Most of the time, his answer only brought more question marks in our mind, but his attitude silenced our curiosity. He was actually defeating his purpose in education. So, going back to the 6 answers I had with Yahoo, those 6 answers did not really answer the question because I already read the Bible before asking. There were 2 answers, though, that really made sense. One said, no, because he wasn't. He was the first of his kind, though. There were other races on the earth before him. I chose his answer as the best answer. There was another one who was patient enough to present and analyze all the verses related to the question. He said that those 6 responders that I mentioned apparently need to purchase the Bible and read it carefully themselves. He also said that maybe, just maybe, the Bible has something fairly profound to say that is really interesting. I was supposed to choose his answer as the second best answer, but Yahoo Answers does not provide for that purpose. So what we will do now is to ponder a bit on this idea. The Genesis account says that about 7,000 years ago, Adam donated his rib to make Eve. They made a mistake, so they were driven out of Eden. Then they had 2 sons, Cain and Abel. Then Cain killed Abel. Cain was cursed by God, so he went to the land of Nod and had sons and daughters there. Oops, whom did he marry? Of course, according to some extra biblical accounts, Cain married his sister Lulua. If that is true, whom did his sons and daughters marry? This is one strong suggestion from the Bible that there were already people on earth when Adam and Eve were driven out of Eden. Eden is a separate place that we now on earth have lost sight of. Even if we find it, we cannot enter because a cherub with a flaming sword is watching the gate. Let us support this with more biblical accounts. Let us compare the sequence of events in chapter 1 and those in chapter 2. In chapter 1, the plants were created first, while in chapter 2, man was the first. Then the fishes and the birds were created in chapter 1, while in chapter 2, plant life appeared. Then beast and creeping thing in chapter 1, and the same in chapter 2 except for the fishes. Then man and woman were created in chapter 1, while Eve was created in chapter 2. Chapter 1 happened in 6 days, while chapter 2 is timeless. There were seas for the fishes to live in chapter 1, but in chapter 2 there were only great rivers, and there is no mention of the fishes. The tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil are not mentioned in chapter 1. So the 2 chapters are talking of different places and even different times. There is one more very important difference. The gods, Elohim, did the creation process in Genesis 1, while in Genesis 2, Yahweh, the Lord himself, did creation. Why? The man created in Genesis 1 did not pass the standard of a living soul. Yahweh needs to show them an example like the one who was born in Bethlehem. Adam was a perfect God in flesh before he fell. So Adam was not the first man on earth. He was the first of his kind driven out into the world from Eden. See you in another Sabbath day.